Yolan True and welcome to another exciting day in our galaxy. And today I want to talk about some basics again, but today's topic is a basic that is even important for people that have entered G6 space already, because that one is haunting me at the moment again, and that is the number of active missions that you can have. According to Scopely, you can have 54 active missions at the same time. You know, the missions are here on the yellow exclamation mark, and they meanwhile changed the look of the missions a bit because they separated them between the main story missions, the Federation missions, I can minimize them, the Klingon missions, the Romulan missions, and the general missions, which are mostly these independent things. And those are all in here. And of course, you can sometimes archive missions if you are not able to do them, want to have a better overview here on that page. For example, if I open the Romulan missions, there's quite a number of them I accepted at the time when I needed to do Romulan missions. At the moment, I'm only doing Klingon. But then it's a bit hard to see everything. The new setting here of the section that Scopely changed is helping a bit, but you still might want to archive some. But even if you archive those missions, and you see I don't have any archived ones because I'm still coping with the new setup here, the archive missions still count into those 54 missions. So make sure that you do not accept too many missions that you don't need at the moment. I talked about the beginners in another video that I said in the very beginning, when you choose a faction you want to bring up first to the first lock, only do the missions for this faction and leave the missions from the other factions where they are. Do not accept them. People would often say then, yeah, but I can archive them. Yes, you can archive them, but then might not be able to do missions from the faction that you want to do anymore because you archived too many, because the 54 includes the archived ones. Use the alternative, and that's what I'm doing at the moment, because I can do the Klingon ones, I can do the independent ones because they bring a lot of resources, and when I encounter some independent ones at the moment I accept them as long as I can, but I cannot anymore because I have very limited time to do them. It's not that I cannot do them, they take quite some time because of the flight paths, because of changing crews for different mission hostiles, and so my 54 missions is full. But then you can use the alternative. When you find some that you don't want to forget where they are, then use the bookmarks here. You see that I marked some mission planets where I couldn't accept missions at the moment, but I will want to do them later. So I marked the mission planets here in my bookmarks, although I already could do another one of those, and it's only 3 left. And then I can go there later, accept the missions later, and will still know where new missions are. And that is important for me as well, although I'm on Ops level 64 at the moment. I didn't want to go there, I told you, by the way, but I needed that for the material events of Anorex to go there, unfortunately, because I didn't have enough ship parts to upgrade ships unlimited as much as I would have wanted to. So I had to upgrade my Ops to get Anorex, and now I'm Ops 64. Dailies are a bit harder, but it's still doable for me. Nevertheless, I wanted to wait some time, but sometimes the events force you to. But nevertheless, as I said on 64, when you get into G6 space, the whole vast numbers of mission thingy starts over again. As you can see how many missions I still have to do alone in this little sector here. And there it's really important once again to remember you can only accept 54 missions. Use your bookmarks. The archive won't help you because there are so many new missions coming up once again that you feel like in the beginning of the game again. And so that's why you need to know, don't accept every mission from every mission planet you stumble upon. Think about what you want to do. I was working on the Federation for some time, so I accepted some Federation missions. I still have some Federation missions because I was unable to finish them. And I have the Romulan ones from the time when I was working on the Romulan reputation. I still have some of those because I just couldn't finish them because they were too strong. And I have 3 Klingon ones left because I'm working on the Klingons right now, and a big number of independent ones, which I didn't have the time at the moment to finish because of what I said with flight times and crew changes. Because when I do this mission, there's an interceptor. I need a different mission boss crew than for the Explorer next door, and so on. And so I have to change crews over and over again, and that takes a lot of time. But I'm aware of my limits here with the missions, and that everybody should be. I'm not a friend of this. I would have preferred if they just let you accept every mission you stumble upon and just do them whenever you want. The archive would be a big help there. So accept every mission, archive what you cannot do, and then that's fine, and do the rest at that time when you need them, or archive the ones from a faction you don't want to do at the moment. But Scopely did that, and they said with that they want to encourage people to do more missions. To be honest, for me personally, in the beginning of every time I started on a server, it was more the opposite. It was not encouraging me, it was discouraging me, if that's an English word. Correct me if I'm wrong, non-native, you know. And so I wish they would scrap that, because let people accept their missions, use their archives, and pick themselves what they want to do. They will do their missions when they want to and when they need the materials or the rewards there. But don't make it that complicated. The bookmarks, of course, are kind of is the crutch, what you use when you're not otherwise helping yourself, and it's not a good thing. So I wish Scopely would scrap that limit and let you do what you want with your missions, and just accept what you find and then sort it out yourself. But this is not very encouraging. But maybe you have a different opinion. So let me know in the comments below the video on the Discord what you think about this mission limit. And if you want to see another video right now, the next one is right here in the end screen. I'll see you there. I'll be back.